music just makes you happy.
It does.
It just makes you happy.
It's kind of soothing. Little relaxing. Boop, 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 boop. Oh.
Just sit back and relax with us. We're gonna make it all better. Just breathe out. Hello, my friend. Where's that suitcase full of DVDs? We could sure use it here, 'cause we're gonna be home if you please. And Mr. Sheriff, did you have a hookup? Emily's here too, Jess Doug. What's the name of your dog, Jess? You got a dog in your picture. What's the name of your dog? Leah! Oh, shit!
Get it plugged in.
Crisis averted. We were at a crucial battery level. Leia, the dog of Jess Doug. Doot, 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 doot. I'm sure that's not a Star Wars reference. Can you name any other famous Leia? Princess Leia. Leia around the house.
I don't know.
It's Happy Thoughts Thursday. So and guess what? Gina Doe's here. It's Happy Thoughts Thursday. So it's gonna be a cat named Vader. It's Happy Thoughts Thursday. Go be happy today, 'cause it's Happy Thoughts Thursday. Woo! Hey, baby.
Hey.
You're listening to the Everything Swallow podcast with Sean and Shaina Swallow.
That's us.
The Mesa Sheriff says yes, she did.
Ooh, let's talk about it.
We're going to talk about it. We're excited.
Can we talk about it? You want to talk about it?
Can we talk about it?
Oh.
Wow.
How's that happen?
I don't know what you did.
I took her out back.
You got a rash.
I took her out
Did you
front.
get bit by something? It bit the shit out of your hand.
Maybe.
Looks
Looks like it, right?
Looks
It
like a
just happened.
spider just ate you up.
Yeah, from...
We'll cover it up with your sleeve because I don't want to look at it.
It's itchy.
Stop scratching it.
Oh.
Get yourself comfortable. The swallows are here. Well, Shaina took the dog outside and somehow she got attacked by a...
Something bit me.
Yeah, those look like little bites. There's like 4, 5, 6 of them.
That's crazy.
Oh, you better not have brought it down here.
Did it just break out in hives?
I don't think you get hives like that. Hives are like usually a bigger patch.
I don't know.
It's about the size of... is that a coronavirus? Now you lose your sense of smell. You can't taste.
What?
You get the farts, stomach troubles, sneezing, fever, coughing, headache, and now hives?
I don't think so.
Holy shit.
Did you just make all that up?
No, that's all true. I don't make things up on this show. We're factual. All right, well, I want to start out and say I apologize to everybody who was expecting more video from us. Now you've made Dina Joe itchy. Thank you.
See?
I'm just not satisfied with the camera situation. I know that we had a good time the other day when we did that live video.
We'll do another
and
one.
all of you guys think it was great, but it just is not the quality that I'm looking for. So I'm going to be doing some more.
That was just a Facebook Live.
Yeah, I know, but we're still going to be doing them that way.
Oh. I don't know.
I could try to go YouTube. I want a better camera.
Good for you.
G-Dog and Gwen is in the house, and Dina Joe and Classy Little Cupcake and everybody. They deserve.
Keep your standards high.
They deserve a better quality. We're gonna go out and look today. Amazon is on super back order.
Back order till the end of the
So
month.
we may never
next month.
Yeah, we may never be able to get
Some other
anything
month.
from Amazon ever again. Which I don't understand. Did you hear some of the Amazon workers actually got the coronavirus?
I told you that.
Well, I know, but did you tell me that?
I told you that.
Well, yeah.
Couple different states.
That's creepy.
Yeah. It's
That means
happening.
that stuff is on the cardboard.
Oh, did you hear about the poor man who died?
Oh.
Right here in Colorado.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
From Lafayette. And his kid said that he admittedly was one of the ones at the beginning of this that scoffed
Yeah.
at this whole thing. But they never said how he was able to get it. Like, Did he have contact with someone out of the country? Was he, you know what I mean? That's what I just don't understand. Now, I do and have and still see people on Facebook who are scoffing and are like, hey, this thing doesn't mean nothing. You know, you're crazy. Come on. Coronavirus is just made up by the government. Now, that may be true. You know, I'm not denying that could be true. But the fact of the matter is people are getting sick.
Something's happening.
Something is going on.
Let's just be cool.
Let's just ride it out together quietly and be safe.
Be cool, man.
And no scoffing.
No scoffing.
I mean, I saw the person, they were like taking pictures with them and their kids out at the playground and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, come on.
See, that's the last thing. I don't know. Now, this is me just being a mom. True or not, wouldn't you want to protect your children? Yeah. So, I mean, like, I told you this the other day when we were at the grocery store, and there was the dad with the 5 kids and the wife, and I thought, did it have to be a family outing? Right. Couldn't one of you just come instead of all of you? Why would you want to tempt fate and put your children in harm's way? Right. And that's like even today when we saw that man walking down the street, and you were like, hey, old man, why are you out walking down the street? Well, you shouldn't be. You should just be protecting yourself. Just hang out at the house. It's just a little while. Well, we are under the full lockdown. Is that what we are? Stay at home, we
shelter in place.
Happy shelter in place Thursday.
We don't have shots down here. Nothing. No. Down here? No. Just a Playboy.
Just a Playboy.
Hey, you're thumbing through the Playboy. But why not take the precautions, especially if you don't. Now, I get it. If you've got like, let's say your job is important and it's essential and you've got to go to your work, but you don't really see a lot of people. Right. Maybe you work in a cubicle or you have your own office somewhere. You go in, you do your stuff, and you get out of there without having a whole ton of interaction with a lot of people. But if you don't have to go out and be around people at all, I think you're good. It's when you're putting yourself around a bunch of strangers that you don't know. That's why I'm just I don't know. I'm torn.
Right now, we are only allowed to go to certain places, and the grocery store being one of them.
And the dispensary.
Why would you take your children to where all the people are going? Why? Why would you do it? Why would you put them in there? Come here, Dad.
All right. Well, that makes sense. When you have the ability to not even take a chance of putting them in harm's way, because it is, this silent,
it's one of the only places
invisible
that we all can go. So it's there. You know what I mean? If someone has the coronavirus and goes to the grocery store, at some point it's floating through the grocery store.
Well, someone has coronavirus. At some point, they're going to have to go to the grocery store, and a lot of it. The worst part about it is you don't even know you got it. Right. You're a carrier of it. Right. And you can just be passing it on. Right. Anyways, I don't want to talk about all this. She had a message. She got a massage. Now, you're not supposed to be getting massages. I don't know. What's up, Van?
She got the message.
Van Haven. Oh. I just got the message that we're here. I got you. Anyways, I'm like, you should not be getting a massage unless it's from somebody you're planning on getting nude with. Because if you're going, you might as well go all the way.
We're good. How is everyone else holding up out there?
We're great. It's Happy Thoughts Thursday, damn it. Let me play this again. What in the hell are we?
You just jumped right in.
It's Happy Thoughts Thursday. Let's not talk about coronavirus. It's Happy Thoughts Thursday, so don't talk about coronavirus. Happy Thoughts Thursday. No, it's no Happy Thoughts Thursday. Don't be happy today, because there's no coronavirus in our studio. I just want you guys to know I played the trumpet on this song. That's me back there. If you saw my video that I did yesterday, you can see that I am I'm an accomplished buglist.
Right.
Here I am.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm an accomplished buglist. You could see it there. My lips pucker just the right because I've been kissing Shaina's ass for so long that I have the perfect.
Wow, you were just all over the place.
I am all over the place.
Yeah.
It's hard not to talk about the corona thing. And then you get to talking about it, and it's like, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Well, you might be amped up a little bit more about it because you just spent 6 hours doing nothing but talking about it, right?
Right.
But all of us other people are out here, and we feel like maybe you know stuff that we don't know, but you don't.
I don't know stuff that, no, just because I'm in media doesn't mean I'm privy to anything.
Right.
I'm privy to the fact that it's scary, and it's freaky.
Right.
And I'm uncomfortable with it, and I'm over talking about it.
And people like Mary Poppins need their jobs to go back to normal.
Right. Probably everyone in this room needs their jobs to go back to normal.
I mean, like who was it? The other person in there was asking how it is in our country. You know, it's hard to say because if it's not directly affecting you, you have no idea.
Right.
Like, to me, I mean, I have to actively try to participate in the coronavirus.
Right, because of your lifestyle, you're in the work studio all the time.
All the time.
You're not really in and out. You don't have a job that you go to, so you're not really affected.
Right. So, like, I have to watch the news to see what's going on. I mean, it's a good thing that stupid alarm went off on our phone to remind us that today's lockdown day.
Yeah. And it was wrong.
Because it was at 6 and not 8.
How the hell does that happen?
I don't know.
Someone said it at the wrong freaking time zone.
Yeah.
They need to get a millennial over there and set their shit up.
It's like everything is just so up in the air right now. Just kind of choose to be what you want to participate in. We didn't do a podcast yesterday because I just needed a mental health day. I felt like you did too.
Yeah.
Because this whole situation is crazy. And it was fantastic. I cleaned out the flower bed out front. Yeah. And you flew your kite in the front yard. I flew a kite. I had a great time. I love flying kites. I flew my kite. Yeah, you know what I mean? And so it's like...
I'll be flying it a little later.
Right. Everyone is eating out of stress.
Stress eating.
Everyone is. And everyone is drinking...
Stress drinking.
Severely. That's why I didn't bring any drinks down today.
I'll go get them. No. I was going to have one, but I got started early.
That's okay.
I'll make one.
No, you're fine.
I will.
You can wait.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Until I make one.
See, everyone is struggling with it right now.
All this talk makes me want to have one even worse now. Now I want one more. A friend of mine texted me and said the liquor store ran out of beer, or his store did.
Yeah. But that's going to be fine. Everybody's going to be fine.
There's
the
plenty
stores
of
are going to be stocked up. Everything's going to be stocked
plenty
up.
Plenty of toilet paper.
This is just something crazy that we need to do. We need to be positive.
You need to
try to put positive energy into it.
Is that what you say that maybe? Ham says the same thing. We need to be positive.
I mean, that's just how it has to go.
And Mary Poppins brings up a very valid point.
Eat German chocolate cake.
Oh my God, I would love German chocolate cake. But that's the same. But we don't want to be all stress eating.
Oh, relationship
and stress blowing up.
Right, you don't want to gain weight because that's going to make you feel worse.
Yeah. And so we can't give up on our exercises because it's like, well, why have a freaking beach body when I can't even go to the beach this year? I don't need a bikini body. I'm just going to keep my moo-moo body.
Right.
No.
Puts us one step closer to Wally.
You got to get rid of 2 moo-moo bodies next summer.
Right, which is way harder.
Yeah, it's way harder when you got
the
double moo-moo.
But you're long-winded today.
I'm long-winded today, she says.
Every day.
It's a new world.
Yeah, it's going to be a better one, a more positive one.
Guys like
me
are
more
gonna
loving
thrive.
one, a more accepting one, right?
Yes.
And one that gives people back their personal space.
Yeah.
Because that's what this is going to do. Give people back their personal space. Make people aware. You have to look up from your phone every now and then. Yeah.
Right, and look around at the people around you because they could have coronavirus. They'll sneeze on you. So pay attention. Put your phone away.
That's exactly
you know what I mean?
Stay alert, people. Stay alert.
This is how we're going to beat this thing. Stay away from people and stay alert. Stay alert and away. Well, we do have a lot of people reaching out that still want to take the drama with a grain of salt.
Absolutely.
People still want to be on the podcast. For everyone's, peace of mind, we're still only going to be doing guests over the phone for a little while.
Yeah.
Just till this kind of dies down. Oh, no.
No.
Sorry. Too soon. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. Go out and have some fun. Now, maybe Misa Sheriff has taken advantage of Tinder's free offer.
Right.
Because
it's all
now
free.
we know that she may or may not frequent the Tinder app. And now they're giving away accounts totally for free. All you have to do is sign up. So if you've ever thought about getting a Tinder account because you're like, hey, I could use a Tinder account and some hookups near me during a pandemic.
I don't know if that's...
Go to Tinder.
I don't know if that's social distancing.
Yeah, so she hasn't checked her Tinder since the corona outbreak. Yeah. It kind of does seem like a game of Russian roulette.
Yeah, it does.
Even more so.
Now, right.
Yeah, it probably was anyway.
Right.
But if you so choose, I noticed I didn't hear that for Farmers Only.
Oh.
You know, I thought Farmers Only.
I haven't heard Farmers Only in a long time.
No. They did those commercials all.
They did a big campaign, and then it
must have got a lot of money, and now nobody farmers. Shh, don't think about it.
Right, don't think about it.
Yep, that's it. Just live
life.
Spray
them down with Lysol before you get it on.
You know, if everyone would just eat their one Clorox wipe a day. That's what I've been telling everyone. Eat one Clorox wipe in the morning.
Those things don't pass through the sewer system?
They're flushable.
Do you think they're going to pass through you?
You don't even need to wipe when you're done. They're pre-wipe.
That's funny.
Keep your dates virtual.
Yeah.
And stop licking your monitors.
Well, you can lick your own monitor. Just don't lick your friend's monitor.
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean,
that's
come
right.
on. Yeah.
Definitely meet up people off of Bumble. Oh. I've heard of Bumble. He says something about don't meet up on Bumble. And I think that you're sending the wrong message. There's a bunch of horny people out there that need to get together. I think Bumble is like a hookup app.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Oh.
I don't know.
Clean the monitor before and after each date.
Yeah, see?
See? That no mixing.
Especially if that date gets juicy.
Whitney Wolf Herd, Bumble founder and CEO. Oh, maybe that's the founder of Bumble messaging us. Hey, thanks for your input, Bumble Master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it safe.
Keep it safe out there. Mm-hmm. Wear a condom in your body.
Mm-hmm. Even when you're just at home on your computer.
That's going to be a new wave of sex, like the cellophane get-togethers. You know what I mean? Like, let's have a cellophane. Okay, fine. And then you meet, and there's a cellophane wall between you, so you can, like, but there's no exchange of fluids.
It's a giant dental dam?
It's like a giant dental dam. Yeah. We should invent that right now. And now, stores have all the condoms you need. That's right. Why aren't they selling condoms right now?
Because people are dumb.
and you know, it's on my list of things that I was going to talk about here. The baby boom thing.
Yeah,
right
I hope not.
All right, so they say that there's going to be a baby boom in 9 months, right? It's over here. The 9-month baby boom. But if everyone is isolated, okay, so think about this right now. I want you to imagine it. I'm going to get it on. Ooh, I'm going to get it on. Shut up, do your homework over there. Okay, now we're going to get it on. The kids are there. They're screaming all day. You're home from work. I say we see an uptick in divorces before we see
That's what I was going to say in kids. Because do you know how many people woke up this morning and walked out of their bedroom, no work to go to, no nothing, right? Just this feeling of doom and gloom hanging over your head, and you walk into the kitchen and look at the other person and just think, oh my God, I don't even like you.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck in this house with you.
Only 12 more weeks of this. Some people's only break is their work.
Yeah.
And
that's their whole relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They see each other for a few hours in the morning, a few hours at night, and then the rest of the time they're out doing their own lives and their jobs. Yeah. And now here you are, and it's like, oh my God, what if you are in a miserable relationship?
Well, let's not be coy. There's a lot of wives out there that are really annoyed
Yeah.
Luckily, not me. Annoyed by their husbands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but now their husbands are there. The kids are there. The husbands are not helping with the kids while they're there. You know what I mean? So it's all compounding. And that's like a single mom. Mm-hmm. If you're a working mom and now you got no job and
That's
you're
stay-at-home mom.
with the kids. No, you're like a working mom.
No, now, yeah.
At home with the kids and the husband. Nobody's working. The tension is high. I don't know. The booze is going up.
Yeah, a lot
it's
of drinking.
tough. It's tough.
Drinking.
There's vice versa. The husbands don't like the wives. The wives don't like the husbands.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
both
very,
ways.
very, very similar both ways.
We saw some people riding
some girls
down the
don't
street.
like their wives.
And they were going to Dairy Queen.
Yes.
The family of 4.
Perfect example.
Right? And the boy takes off ahead of the whole family. I'm showing up, going down the street as fast as I can. And his bike breaks.
Breaks the bike.
Oh, man. His dad was just so put out.
Yeah, he was
so put out. He was so annoyed with the kid. He was so annoyed that he had to fix the kid's bike. And he was so annoyed that the wife was like, see ya.
Yeah. He yelled at her. Where are we going even?
Yeah. Why are we doing this?
Dairy Queen,
because
dumbass.
she's forcing the activity for the whole family because she wants to murder him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's sick of him.
Yeah.
It's been, 2 weeks now or a week and a half, full week?
Yeah.
Well, Jess just said she works from home. Having the whole family there has been a dream.
Yeah.
It's driving her batty.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's just it. It's like, oh, my God.
They seem so happy in Italy, though. You don't see any videos where they're all singing.
All you're seeing is the video of them singing out their windows.
No, they seem so happy.
You don't see them. Yeah, and they're all drinking.
Yeah,
with
they're
their
out
glasses
there
of
wine.
Right.
Aye.
Yeah, now, fast forward to 10 minutes later
Corona.
when the song is over.
Shut up, you dirty bitch! Your mother never loved me!
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Propaganda!
They're not taking video of that.
Oh. Well, they did say on the news that the domestic violence calls have gone up, but on a happier note, the child abuse calls have gone down. So they're not hitting the kids. No, they're just focusing on the spouse.
No, it's just because the kids can't make the call.
Oh, they can't tell a teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, that was dark.
Yeah.
What I said was a little fun. What you said was dark. Throwback Thursday
saying,
pictures. Oh man.
Take it into.
You should put some up of you.
Take,
Shayna's smoking hot when she was a teenager.
I'm still smoking.
Well, I know you're still smoking hot, but
I look pretty much the same.
you look exactly the same as what I was trying to say until you cut me off.
Oh right. Well, you never let me speak, so it's fine. Mm-hmm. You're funny. So like I was saying, people, make sure you really like the person you're trapped with, or it's going to feel like a really long coronavirus.
Tensions could get high.
I'm taking this
You
thing.
take that dirty thing.
What's your happy thought?
Oh, happy thought. I'm coronavirus.
Yeah, woo! That's a good happy
I don't
thought.
know anyone with coronavirus.
Woo!
I'm not around either of my parents or either of my siblings.
Woo!
So it can't wipe out the whole family. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Our kids are safe.
Our kids are safe.
The girls are a little freaked out, but that's what you
But
get.
she's doing good, and she's safe, and the little turd is still out there working her job. So that's good. Talk about being covered by the blood. Blessed.
Resilient.
Smart. Crafty.
There's people in the room. I don't know if you can text in or not, but tell us kind of how you're keeping yourself sane, or if you're not, if you're going insane and you're like being driven batty, let us know.
Yeah. Let us know.
There are some good things happening in the world, though. Did you
really,
hear about,
Sean? Tell us about
Did you hear about Crocs?
Yes, that was very nice of them.
It is very nice of them.
Crocs is donating shoes to hospitals. Mm-hmm. 10,000 a day to healthcare workers fighting the coronavirus. They wanted them because they needed a shoe that would be comfortable, durable to wear, and washable.
That describes a Croc, my friend.
I know. And I thought, oh, yeah, get the little clog. Oh, get the new ones. They got some really
cute ones. They are very cute.
Yeah.
I think they're just going to be giving them those closed-toed clogs.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
But 10,000 Crocs a day. That's a lot of freaking Crocs.
Yeah, that's good.
That's covering the globe in a Croc. Do you know what this means? That someday in the future, Croc will be the official shoe of the human.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. They're going to be everywhere. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Nike right now is shooting themselves literally in the foot.
Yeah.
Wishing they had a shoe that was comfortable, durable, and easy to clean.
Yeah, and not super expensive.
And cheap and doesn't attract China. Doesn't come from China.
It doesn't come from doesn't attract China.
Yeah, because
That's
Crocs,
funny.
they just closed their plants in Mexico, brought all that stuff back here to America.
Yeah, right where
Making
it was.
it right here.
Yep.
So good for you, Crocs. I
know
love
what?
you.
I do think
I love you, Crocs.
That is going to be a lot of what happens from this point forward.
Oh, we need to bring
a lot of things are coming back to America.
Our manufacturing back. We need to bring it all back.
Yeah.
Let's get it all back to America.
Yeah.
The Crocs business shoe is already out. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Yeah. It's called the Croc Clog. No, what is it called? I have some really nice Crocs. I've got about 24 pairs of Crocs.
Crocs, yes, you do.
Every different style.
Yes.
I don't have the boot.
You have a golden Croc.
I have a pair of golden Crocs.
Yeah.
I have a pair of white Crocs that glow in the dark.
Yes. Don't shine that light around your
No,
house.
do not shine that light around
I have
the house.
several pairs of Crocs myself.
I
love the flip-flops.
Oh, best flip-flops. Can we talk about flip-flops right now, everybody?
Man, I'm ready for
Who's
flip-flop
ready for
weather.
flip-flop weather?
I want to wear flip-flops on my feet.
Yes. Who's ready for flip-flops? Flip-flops, flip-flops.
I am. I'm ready. That's why yesterday was so great. I was in flip-flops. I was digging in the dirt. You were flying your kite.
I did fly a kite. It was frustrating for a minute, but I got it worked out.
Yeah, you did real good.
Kites make me angry sometimes.
I know. I'm glad you held it together.
What is everyone's hobby that they want to start with their extra time? Ooh, what's your hobby? Flip-flops?
Yeah,
gardening? Kite flying?
Yeah.
Obviously, bugling.
Puzzling.
Well, Shaina's been puzzling.
Puzzle.
Yeah, and she got that Yoda face today.
Man, little fucker.
Tough.
That is a hard puzzle.
And we got 2 out of his 3 feet.
He doesn't have 3 feet.
He doesn't?
No, he only has 2.
Well, we've got 1.5 out of his 2 feet.
Right.
Oh, he has 6 toes between those 2 feet.
Right.
And that's what I'm thinking of, is that other toe.
Okay. Like it's its own foot?
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyways, it's a puzzle. We got it from Marlon. He is supposed to be helping do the puzzle, but the puzzle seems to be stumping everybody but me.
Missing. I did several pieces.
You did real good.
I did real good today.
You did real good.
Yeah, we didn't have any puzzles, Amita. Well, we did, but we'd already put them together and taken them apart, and they go together easier that way.
Yeah.
And then Marlon brought over a Yoda puzzle.
Yeah.
And it is quite difficult.
Yeah, because it's like 3 shades.
Yeah.
It's like green, blue, black.
Yep.
With a few hints of brown.
Dark colors mixed in.
Yep. It is really hard. Oh, paint by numbers. I like doing paint by numbers. I know. I just taught Allie's daughter how to crochet. Embroider. Not crochet.
I did a paint by numbers once and gave it away as a gift.
Yes, you did. You
framed it and everything.
Yes, you did. You did.
I was good at it. I love paint by numbers. They
Take your
are
paint
really
by numbers
good.
out, right? Take them out. If you have one, get it out.
I would
you have
one of those.
Your color books, remember from like 2 years ago? They were like
those were a thing.
Yeah, take those books out too. Start coloring. I of course am sewing. I would like to do some tie dyeing.
Yeah, we should do some tie-dyeing while we're in the quarantine.
Yeah, quarantine.
I'm going to make that fucking beer.
Oh, yeah, you're going to make that beer your bitch.
I'm going to make that beer my bitch. All right, so it's funny that the mood food thing came up. It's on my list.
Diamond painting.
Isolation cravings. You know what I mean? Do you feel like we're all eating poorly. Not all of us, but some of us have admitted we're eating poorly. Are you craving other things than you would normally crave because of the isolation? Has it brought out, like for me, I'm craving Mexican food all the time. I want fajitas. I want tacos. I want burritos, enchiritos, taquitos. I want all of that. I'm wondering if I'm the only one that's getting these specific isolation cravings. Like, I want that food. Margaritas.
Gina says that the commercials make her want everything.
Yeah, the commercials. They're like, well, we're going to bring it right to you.
Classy's eating out of boredom and stress. Oh. Yeah, not really craving.
Yeah.
And Amita says margaritas.
Amita margarita. See, I meet a margarita too. I did think of that.
I would say this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I'm holiday cooking, like it's Christmas.
Like it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Everyone's home. Everyone's here. So you just start cooking everything. Mm-hmm. I made a freaking peach crisp the other night.
You did, and it was wonderful.
I know. I'm going to make another one.
It was really
I'm going to
do
apple this time.
Apple crisp?
I could do plum. I could do berry. I could do all kinds.
There's so many types of berry.
I mean, that's what I'm
crisps.
talking about. It's like you're just in your house, and it's like, okay, what am I going to do now?
Well, you've got some frozen berries in there.
I know.
You could make a berry compote.
Yeah, Classy left them.
Oh, Cassie likes what?
Classy left them. Those are Classy's berries.
Oh, man. We're having her berries, too?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I already ate her pickle.
All of them. You ate all
We
the
need
pickles.
to go to the Russian place and get more pickles.
Oh, those pickles were the bomb.
That's what we should do. Because
it said mixed vegetables, assorted vegetables.
The assorted vegetables with the pickle inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It said assorted vegetables, but it was only a tomato and a pickle.
Right. Not just one singular.
Right.
We were talking about you today, Josie, because I was on a podcast with some other folks on Dreadnought, talking with Big Rich and the old man, and we were curious how many coronavirus cases there were in Russia, because we're not hearing anything out of Russia about them. But then we decided, didn't really matter. And that is not the only reason. I was also talking about you because of my bidet. Someone else, I was telling them about you and the bidet purchase, which has been a beautiful addition to our life. Wouldn't you say? Shaina, I caught Shaina on it today, on her phone.
Yes.
Watching a movie.
Yes.
No,
that's not true. You stay on there too long, your bunghole gets numb.
That's right. That's what I told them when they asked me about it, is they would never admit to having any. Never.
Oh, why not?
Because they're Russia. That was you. That was you. Not me.
It was involuntary.
Well, either way, it happened.
Excuse me.
Wow. Because they're Russia, they're never going to admit that they have a weakness.
Oh, right. If they have...
We are weak. Russia is strong.
If they have, what's it called? Coronavirus.
Corona, yeah. That's what I said. Oh, wait till I poop where there isn't a bidet? I'm not looking forward to that day.
No.
I'm telling you. I'm not.
I like to just use it every time now.
Yeah.
Just a little freshener up.
No matter what I did.
Yeah.
I was in there brushing my teeth. I thought, what the hell? I'm using the bidet.
While I brush my teeth.
No, to brush my teeth.
Oh,
I hit the handle, went right in my mouth.
This joke is not funny.
It was funny.
No, you say it all the time, and it's not funny.
It's horrible and uncomfortable, and I feel dirty.
Yeah.
Well, come on over and do it at our house.
Oh, you can give it a try.
Yeah. We're just taking temperatures. That's it.
Yeah.
If you ain't got a fever, you're fine. And you can still taste and smell.
Can't be smell blind.
Don't be smell blind. Well, unless I've just had margaritas and burritos.
I don't know. Interesting. Now you got to get a travel bidet.
Too many kids.
Is that a squirt bottle?
Yes. That's a squirt bottle. The travel bidet. Did you know if you got really, 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 really bored, there are 293 different combinations in how to give change for the $1 bill?
Oh, I believe I've heard that before.
Yeah, so do that.
Yeah, figure out all the
Figure it
different
out.
ways.
Yeah, and write them all down. 2 nickels, 1 quarter, 4 pennies, all that stuff.
Take a picture.
Oh, look at you adding layers into the digital age. Let's make it the Instagram change for $1 challenge. Everyone send me $1 and see if I send you any change. That's funny. I just came up with that.
Sometimes you're funny.
I know, right? She said she's going to get him to put a bidet in at work for her.
Oh, yeah.
She has her own little designated. You could do it. They're cheap. The one that you got us, I know it doesn't have a heater on it, and everyone is always like, oh, it doesn't have a heater on. You don't even really notice. It's not that bad. Your buttholes is not as sensitive to hot water as you would think.
And I will say it's colder for the second one. If you go in and use the bathroom and use the bidet, and I go in right after you, use the bathroom and use the bidet.
It's colder.
It's colder.
Well, yeah, because the water is refreshed in the tank.
But that's the only time.
Yeah.
That's the only time it's cold.
Because it draws from the tank and not out of the...
I don't know. You do it all the time, and I don't know that you're right.
Well, Nancy... You get used to it.
Yeah. I don't think about it anymore.
You don't even notice it.
You get used to it. Josie's right.
And Rich asked me, he's like, well, how do you know you got all your material off of there, that you didn't leave any extra boulders? And I thought, why do you have boulders?
You know what I thought?
What?
He's got a hairy bunghole.
Oh, hairy bunghole will do that. Well, then you need a bidet even more.
Even more.
Oh, man, and a hairdryer. That's when you need the one that blows.
Yeah, it's fresh from the pipe. That's what I think.
Doesn't draw from the tank. It's fresh from the pipe. I don't know what the hell it does. Do I still use the regular? Not anymore. Nope. I poop in the sink, and I use the bidet to spray it off. Don't use that sink anymore. Yes, it's a regular toilet. Didn't you see the video? Go to my Facebook, go to Swallow Nation, and it's an attachment that goes right onto the commode, right on the toilet bowl. You take your seat off, smash it in between the seats, put it back down, and boom, you're done.
Done.
It took me 20 minutes.
It up, put it on there.
Yeah.
Done.
And then the piping and stuff is super easy to do.
Super easy.
The hoses. Yeah, watch the video.
Watch the video. It'll make you laugh.
My
There's
page.
2 of them.
Yep, Sean Swallow on Facebook or Swallow Nation.
There's an after install, and then there's a demonstration.
If you want to see the demonstration video, that's on Swallow Nation only.
Right.
That's the only place I put it.
Ooh.
But now I've decided to get a GoPro and put that inside the tank.
To get a ball shot?
To get a inside the canyon demonstration.
Are you going to be in there?
No, I'm going to be on it.
I know, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Your dangler's going to be hanging in there?
I'll just blur
your
it.
twig and berries?
I'll blur it. No one will know what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, you blur that out. People are like, huh? What is that what is that? There's about 8 things I was going to say right there.
I was waiting.
Yeah, I better not.
I was waiting.
And I'll put that on Canyonero. Would that be offensive? I think it might be.
I don't know.
What if we used a stunt butt?
I love that. I was going to say something else.
Canyonero. I think that would be, it would get a lot of views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would view it a lot. I would look at it again and again and again. I want to be up in there real close.
But either way, I think this has gone off the wrong path.
Oh, well.
Josie, you are a part of this now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's fantastic.
Everybody wants one now. The bidets are the thing. America's like, damn you, French. They're like, you and your missing toilet paper.
Our buttholes have been cleaned for a long time.
I am cleaning my butthole as I scoff at you right now.
You know what? A lot of people have bought bidets because of this epidemic that we're in right now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to change hygiene. People aren't going to smell as bad.
I hope that you're right.
Sometimes people smell like ass.
Well, or we're going to get coronavirus and we're going to lose our sense of smell, and we won't know.
Oh, no, I want them to be cleaner. I'm going to go my way. I want them to be cleaner.
I'm just saying. Steve, he bragged. Steve was ahead of the curve. He knew it. He had some inside info. He's like, listen, next year we're going to need a bidet. Let's get it now. Now I see what's going on.
Get used to it now.
Spy. Spy man.
I love it.
Let's see. You know, this is very sad. This coronavirus has hurt a lot of businesses.
Oh, my gosh. So many.
But there's one that's sadder than all of them.
What is it?
The Waffle House.
Oh, Waffle House.
Why?
What happened?
The Waffle House has closed all 418 locations.
That's a lot. I didn't know they had that many.
I had no idea there were that many.
I've only seen like 3 in my whole life.
I only know of 2, and you must have gone out of town. No, 1. We must have saw them out of town.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, together.
Yeah.
On a road trip.
Yep.
But Waffle House is like an American iconic 24 hours, 365-day little restaurant joint that you could pop in, get you some grits.
Right.
Get some smothered and covered hash browns. And now, boom. Classy Little Cupcake worked, not her daughter, worked at a Waffle House.
Yep.
Gonzo.
Gone.
Meow. That's sad. And that's just one example of businesses that are going to get lost through this whole thing.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of them.
A lot of small businesses.
Mm-hmm.
It's people like you that didn't have a bunch of employees that are going to make it.
Yeah.
Going to be okay.
Be okay.
People are going to want costumes again. They might be, more chemical suit related, themed, but they're still going to want them.
Yeah, right. Come in, put on your hazmat suit.
Exactly, hazmat.
Hazmats for 2 or 4 tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Come on, let me take you to your changing table.
Do you want the Corona section or the H1N1?
Right. Swine flu? Spanish flu?
We didn't do this when we had H1N1 a bunch of years ago, and everyone was freaked out.
This is worse.
Is it?
That's what they say.
Why?
I don't know.
Do they know something?
I told you that.
Will you ask Steve if this is worse? Josie, he'll probably know, because he knew about that bidet thing. What's next do we need to buy?
Right. What should we get next?
Should we stock up on sunscreen?
Oh, you know what? We do need some.
No, I'm not. Do we need to stock up on toast?
Toast. Texas toast.
Oh, I love Texas toast.
I've thought about Texas toast a lot lately. That's funny.
I don't buy it because it feels fancy.
Oh.
It just feels unnecessarily fancy. Like, look at that guy and his fat bread.
I think I have been thinking about Texas toast because when they had it at the Western Sizzler, it was just my favorite.
Rich says in Texas where he is, they just call it toast. Man, Texas toast used to come with every meal at the Sizzler.
Yeah.
Gosh, I did love it. Where are you at in Texas there, Rich? Anywhere near New Braunfels? New Braunfels? Midland. I've heard of Midland, Texas. I think there's a song with Midland, Texas. I went to Midland, Texas, and I left real fast. Something like that. Nope, not anywhere by New Braunfels. You're closer to Midland. Midland's down
Sizzler's there. Amazing.
Sizzlers. I love
What happened to
Sizzlers.
those places?
She's going to bring us some Texas toast with a suitcase full of DVDs.
Oh, fun.
And a guitar case full of music.
She can leave
Sizzler
her
was
guitar
awesome.
case at home.
You don't need to bring your guitar. I have two. But I bet it's hot in Texas.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Do you think, how many days will we go before they put us on a more restricted lockdown?
Maybe by the weekend.
Yeah?
Maybe after the weekend. Because I think after this weekend, it'll be just like last weekend where everyone was out in the parks playing basketball. And then they're going to hand out a bunch of citations.
Mm-hmm.
And I think then Polis will have to, at that point, say, okay, that's it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you can actually do. I mean, I know in India right now, there's 1.3 billion people, and they're not even allowed to be on the frickin' streets.
Right.
I mean, they're like, do not leave your...
Don't leave.
And I've seen videos on Reddit that if you're caught out on the streets, they are beating you.
Yeah.
Or making you do physical exercises.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told you when I saw the old man. It's like, just because you can go out doesn't mean that's what you're supposed to be doing. You know? Shelter in place is shelter in place. They said go to the store, go to the doctor, and walk your freaking dog.
Right.
Not.
And your essential job.
Yeah. I mean, not just hanging out, running around all over the place. I think the more that people are out doing stuff, that will just get us put down on a tighter lockdown.
I agree. Well, and like Josie says, kids are just out running around like it's summer.
We saw that yesterday.
Yeah. And now in your yard, in your house, that's one thing. In the yard, you know. But to be out running around a pack of kids, going to the gas station.
The grocery store, that's what we saw yesterday.
Just going to get gum and shit from the gas station? No.
No. You stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to last longer. I agree, Classy. Yeah.
Well, and Josie says, well, they said they're not giving out citations yet. But they're not giving them out yet.
Yet.
India's punishment is an apology with 10 squats.
Oh, gosh.
They will eventually start giving out citations. I mean, he said it today that they're not going to be giving out tickets and arresting people because they don't want to have close contact. But at the same time, they are going to be giving out warnings, which will then people will bucket the warnings because that's what we do.
Yep.
And then eventually there will be citations and arrests. I am also afraid to get pulled over.
Amita went for a drive with her top down on her car yesterday.
Oh. Well, I think that if you're out driving around during the day, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's what... Do you think the curfew thing will happen?
Well, if the curfew thing happens and it's like, okay, you have to be home by 5 p.m., okay, well then go home by 5 p.m. and do your thing. Don't be out cruising around like a hot chick in your 97 Miata jamming the soundtrack to Miami Vice.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But I love it. I want you to come drive by our house next time you're out. People should
I agree. Do the right thing.
Want to do the right thing. Exactly. And stay home, but not here. In Colorado, I don't know what it's like everywhere else, but in Colorado...
It feels like to me like everyone's just like, oh, we're on vacation.
It's Christmas vacation.
Yeah.
I want to go get some weed and let's go throw some Frisbee in the park, man.
Right.
Let's go hang out and play some Frisbee golf, or let's go hiking up a 14er. You know what I mean? Let's go up to Ken Carl and do the Rattlesnake Trail. Just don't cough on anyone as we pass them.
Right.
It just seems weird.
Right. And
but are you going to get coronavirus if I'm out hiking?
I don't know. Right, just out hiking?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Did you see the photo?
How are they actually contracting it?
Did you see the video from Red Rocks? Mm-mm. It was early. It was before sunrise yesterday morning, and the helicopter was flying over Red Rocks, and there's just hordes of people coming in with their blankets and shit. Just sit there to watch the sunrise in Red Rocks because they're all on vacation.
Oh, my God.
They're all out of school. They're not working. You know what I mean? And so they're just laying out in groups of 3, 4 or so, just laying out, watching the sun. And you know, Red Rocks, that shot they get going into the... You can see the ramp coming up from that top parking lot. Just more and more people coming.
Wow.
And with blankets and stuff.
Interesting.
Now, when they were in the stands, of course, they were spread out, but I still don't understand, should there be 150 people at Red Rocks?
Right, no matter how spread out you are. And kind of in that canyon, area. I mean, you're... if someone in there has it.
So, I think that if it continues... I mean, Saturday morning, we're going to go up there at sunrise and see.
I wonder how many people, do any of you people know someone who has the coronavirus?
Yeah, that's a great question. Bay Dog just joined the room. Bay Dog. Does anyone know anyone personally? Now, a friend at work says he knows a guy in Washington that has it. I have a friend in Washington who's really sick and says he thinks he's had it, but they wouldn't test him.
Huh.
Remember, Rob said they wouldn't test him.
Dina Joe says she does, and Mary Poppins says a pregnant lady. Oh, my God.
Does the baby have it?
I don't know. How does that happen? How does that work?
Is it worse than the flu? Is it really worse than the flu, or is it that it can get worse and settle in your lungs if you're weak? Or, whatever I mean,
Oh, there's a girl on yesterday, and her 8-year-old sister
in
had
the chat room. Okay,
Oh, she was tested today.
So, tested. At least some people are getting tested, some are not. I mean,
Dina Joe, did the people get tested?
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. Like,
how many people are actually getting tested? What are they telling? That's what I would like. We should probably have like one of these nurses call in that's working it.
We should have a nurse
that's in the hospital.
That's in the front lines. I'm sure we know someone.
Yeah.
I'll check. I've got a call today or a text from her, and I'll reach out to her.
Yeah.
Because that would be ultimately the most important person we could speak to on this podcast right now would be someone that's in the healthcare, in the front lines, that can have some sort of answers for us.
Yeah, well, at least tell us their experience. Yeah. What are they going through, dealing with this? How many cases are they seeing? Yeah. That we talked about it earlier in the show, the man who just died from it. And that was horrible. And because his wife was around him, she got quarantined away from him.
Yeah, the guy from Lafayette.
How come you can't be around, like if I have it and you have it, how come we can't be quarantined together?
I don't know. Because
how come
you're
you have
not
to be separated?
That didn't happen.
When they said that, they were separated, and then he died, and she couldn't even be by his side because she is being quarantined. I thought, that's weird. If they both have it, then why can't they be together?
Yeah, you ain't stopping me. And they better not stop you. You better be kicking doors down.
Yeah.
Because that's crap.
Mary's sister works at a hospital. She says the masks are short, and every day is more and more cases.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. The PPE.
Right.
Is just...
I wonder what the cases look like. Are the people just sick? Do they have a chest cold?
I know, because in my mind, when she says that, I'm thinking zombies coming in with welts on their faces and wounds.
Right.
I don't know. They just turned on me this morning.
You automatically know they have it.
Yes. I feel like they're coming in with just wounds and lacerations, or their eyes are falling out. It's like, oh, yeah, man, that one over there's got the sniffles, and that one over there, you know what I mean? It's like, well, what is it? All of the PPEs in the closed offices have been collected. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They've closed down all those small, like even Marlon was talking about that.
Yeah, and collected up their supplies.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I saw that the nail salons, since they were closed, they were donating their supply of gloves and masks.
That's smart.
To the hospitals.
Did you hear that there was I think it's the church in D.C., the main cathedral in D.C., they found a bunch of cases of masks in the frickin' basement somewhere. The guy said that, it reported that they found them in the catacomb levels of the church, and they had been bought and hoarded there from when the H1N1. And so nothing, they never got used.
They were just packaged.
They were just packaged up and sitting down there. I forget where that was. I think it's, Josie.
You know what? Everyone's having to take their nails off. That's not the first person I saw that said that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rich was going to finally get a pedicure. His wife, you know how long his wife had been waiting for this, and now, boom, no pedicure. Dragon toes.
Dragon toenails. Yeah, a lot of people are going to learn. Or
no wife, sorry.
Or they're going to have to learn how to do their own nails. It could.
Yeah. Well, he better start learning.
He better fix his feet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you've had fake ones for really long, your nails get fragile?
No, she said hers were fragile. That's why she got the fake ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, does it make them fragile?
They will be fragile after you take them off, yes. But then they'll grow out and be just fine.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. But it's a month, and it's just
think of that.
Yeah, and if you don't soak them off and you kind of pry them off, that's worse because then it just rips them off.
Yeah.
Hairstylist.
My hairstylist is still working.
Yeah.
Oh, strippers. Mary Poppins. That's a little. I think that's supposed to be a stripper.
I don't think it is.
Hey, you see how people are using emojis? Did everyone hear that the emojis are going to be changing?
Why? They're going to have masks on them?
Some of them are going to have masks. Yep. There's going to be the praying hands will have bubbles on them, like you're washing your hands instead of praying.
They'll just make more.
The toilet paper roll will be empty. What was the other
Tito's. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Tito's is. Sorry, I did it again. Tito's is making hand sanitizer.
I know, right? That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Who else is? Estee Lauder?
Estee Lauder is going to reopen their factory.
That's going to be an expensive
hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
That's going to, but it's a factory in New York that's going to put people back to work.
That's good.
Yep. I'm trying to find that list that I had of the emojis. So you're going to see the praying hands will be a signal of hand washing. The house will now only have one person standing in it in isolation. And the earth is going to get a big pause symbol over the top.
Because life has stopped.
Because pause is on earth. And then the toilet paper roll will be empty. So look forward to those.
Oh, how exciting is that? Yeah,
there's a lot of distilleries here in Colorado. And there's about to be one in this house.
Ooh, because you're going to make some beer.
Yep. I'm going to make some beer right in this house.
Okay. You're going to do that after this?
Yep, as soon as we're done. Do you think the wildlife are taking over?
Not yet.
Well, did you hear about that? Like there's in Boulder and stuff,
the
all
lions
the lions
and tigers and bears.
Oh my. I think that they're going to come back fast. What is that? Is that a tampon? Oh, it's a shower. It's a shower.
You're a nut job.
I think that the more that humans are out of the scene, the quicker the wildlife will encroach into our cities and neighborhoods.
Well, that's what they're saying. Is that in Boulder where those
that's
cats
in Boulder
were?
Now they're right up against the Flatirons, obviously, but still, we do need spring really bad.
Yeah,
we need to get out and garden.
I can't wait to garden too. That's what I was doing yesterday. Getting my front flower bed all cleaned out and ready to go. My tulips are popping through.
Yeah, they are.
My dahlias are starting to pop up.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have beans already growing again.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We need to get bees. Mm-hmm. We need to get some honeybees this year. Has anyone, excuse me, has anyone else noticed how different the sunsets and sunrises look?
Yeah, I think they're better.
Through the atmosphere has changed.
There's less pollution.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to a weather guy about that the other day.
What did he say?
He said that's exactly it. He says that you're losing all those particles in the atmosphere, which then changes the reflection.
Yeah, that's how we got sunburnt sitting out there the other day.
Changes the reflection of the light, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they were going to get different colors. They're much brighter.
The other day, it looked like the sky was on fire.
The brown cloud was gone. Oh, yeah. When that helicopter shot over Denver for the sunrise the other day, damn, it was good.
Yeah.
I bet it's really good up there on the 11th floor where I used to work. That's the best part of working up there was the sunrises.
Yeah.
Because you could just see it forever up there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice. It would be nice to get up to the mountains during this time and look at the stars.
Can you imagine how beautiful this planet was 1,000 years ago?
Before we lived here?
Before the Industrial Revolution, we figured out how to pollute the air. Mm-hmm. You know, and we were just making wood fires and farting. You know what I mean?
And had cows.
And before there was a brown cloud, you know, I can't even imagine how green everything was and how bright.
Right.
So maybe we're going to get back to some of that.
Yeah.
Maybe we're going to get back down to some population control, just like the guidestones in Arizona.
Oh.
Atlanta.
What are you talking about?
I forgot where they are. Georgia.
What?
The Georgia Guidestones.
What?
You don't know about the Georgia Guidestones?
That's why I said what?
No, they were commissioned and built by a person that called himself CB Christian, I think, or EW Christian, something like that. EB. Anyways, and it has a certain set of rules that should be followed, and one of them talks about 500 million as a population control.
That's the highest number?
Yeah. Keep the population at a certain number.
That's what Earth can handle?
Maybe something like that.
And where are we at right now?
It's written in like every language. Yeah. And of course it's positioned correctly for the sun to shine on it. Some crap. The guide stones. We'll listen to about it. It's very interesting.
I've never. Is this something you heard on a podcast?
No, it's something I've known about for a while, but then I looked for some podcasts to get more information because I was interested.
And you found it?
Yes. It's like they call it America's Stonehenge.
Oh.
They don't know who built it, who the person was. All transactions were done through the mail. They believe only one person actually ever met the person who commissioned it.
Interesting.
But then that person said he commissioned it for a whole group of people. You know what I mean? And so there's actually some misspellings on it that seem very weird. And yeah, we'll listen to a podcast. It's very interesting. It's it is the Georgia Guidestones.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll check it out. We will check it out.
Do you want to talk about this bitch who freaking coughed on the food?
Oh. We can talk about her. But all I really have to say about her is that she should be fined. I don't know if
They're gonna press charges. I mean, it's $35,000 worth of merchandise. That's a felony.
Tell the story.
Okay, so a woman in Pennsylvania, she decided it would be funny to do a prank, and she went into a independently owned grocery store. Not like a chain.
Not like a big one. Not a Kroger.
No, not a Walmart.
Not a Safeway.
No. This was some little Johnson's Corner groceries.
Okay.
And they had just gotten in their whole delivery of food. And so she went in there and filmed herself coughing on all kinds of fresh produce and meats. And because of it...
filming herself being like, I have coronavirus. Look at me. I'm a huge asshole coughing on all this food.
And so because of it, they had to throw all that product away.
Wow.
They couldn't sell it. The CDC, you know what I mean? You just can't.
Nope.
Now, the woman was tested for coronavirus, and of course, it hasn't come back. That'll take too long.
Yep.
But they also said they tested her for mental health issues.
Yeah, well,
so
guess
maybe
what?
she's kooky. Or she's playing it now.
She's getting locked up and charged.
She'll get a felony charge for that, $35,000. That's just like shoplifting or stealing, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I saw the Walmart guy who was licking the stuff, licking products and deodorants and stuff on the shelf. And he filmed himself, just stuck his tongue out like... ran it all the way up, like can you imagine all the deodorants?
What possesses a person to do that?
Well, last year they were licking the ice cream, remember?
I know, same thing.
I don't know.
What possesses them to do that, Is it just to try to become a media star?
That's all I can think, is they want some sort of fame, and the best way to go viral is to do something that incredulous.
I guess.
That's bad.
It's not funny. It's not funny. And that guy was charged with, what'd you say? Terrorism.
And she'll probably be charged with felony terrorism as well.
Right.
That'd be my guess. As they should be.
Yeah, I agree.
Domestic terrorism.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're literally trying to infect your countrymen.
And if you're not infected, what if somebody was that touched that?
Yeah. Now you got it either way.
You got it.
Oh, what they're getting it in jails.
Yeah.
How do you get it in the jail?
I don't know.
How does that happen?
Maybe a visitor. You have a visitor, they come in.
Or someone came in with it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. A kitchen worker, a guard, who knows?
Because it takes so long to germinate, incubate, whatever the hell it is. Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, maybe this will stop stupid pranks like that. Maybe this kind of stuff will change a little bit of society and jerk them up by their ass a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Because we've gotten really lax in our humanity.
Right.
And in our caring for our fellow humans.
Right.
And maybe there are too many of us.
Right.
So maybe this will kind of weed out the chaff. Separate the wheat from the chaff, as it were.
Right. No, they didn't learn from the Tide Pods.
Exactly.
That's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's like,
you're right.
Wow.
Now, was that those were Generation Zs? So those are the ones that were all those kids on
the beach. Were Generation
There's
Z.
a portion of them. A couple may have eaten a Tide Pod or swallowed magnets.
Right.
Yeah.
There was that whole generation.
That was a thing. That's
these
kids
swallowing magnets.
I think that's Gen Z. Because
wow.
our daughter is right on the edge of Gen X, and
millennial.
A millennial, I mean, yeah. And she was born in '97.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that like 98, 99, it's definitely after 2000, we're talking Z.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know. That
every
comedian,
generation has had stuff. All right, I got you, but I'm going to also stop you because I'm a Gen X, and we...
Lots of hazing.
Okay, so we hazed some kids,
Yeah,
some
it's
nerds.
the same thing. The stupidity line never stopped. It just looks different for each
I'm trying
era.
to think. We huffed a lot of nitrous. Gen X did, but I think the other ones are still doing that. But Gen X, we did huff a lot of nitrous.
Huh. Interesting.
I remember going to parties and seeing people just huffing markers and glue and nitrous. But, I mean, just piles of balloons. But I still think that they do that. No, now it's the canisters.
The whippets.
The whippets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did huff me some whiteout back then. We already we covered that on a podcast.
You know what? You are not pleading your case anymore.
No, I'm not. Well, I have to think about it. I mean, you, because you're a good girl, you don't get to play this game. But if I had gone to college, had saved my money for spring break, and had a plane ticket and an Airbnb booked, and all this crap was happening, and this coronavirus hit when it did, I would have gone.
Ah.
I would have gone. I'm going to admit to you right now, I am a dummy, and I'm selfish. And at that point in my life, I felt invincible anyways. And 3-4 weeks ago, I wasn't on board with this coronavirus.
Right.
As a grown adult in my 40s.
Right.
I would have gone, probably.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, hey, what's it really matter? It's just some sneezing. It's just the flu. I mean, that was me. The flu kills more people. I'm not worried about this thing. So I do not want to get up myself into a place where I'm defending those kids that were down there in Florida by any means. But I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes.
Oh, you're just saying that level of stupidity exists.
It
and
does.
That's exactly what they were exhibiting.
And it runs in that age group.
Yeah.
When you're in that age group, that 20 to 23, 19 to 20, 18 to 23.
Right.
You are going to make bad decisions. Now, all of those kids have parents.
Yeah.
And they should have stopped them. And they should have stepped in and said something. So I feel it's a little bit more on the parents' side.
The comedian said it the best. What's his name? That comedian guy that just released the PSA.
Scott something.
I
could play it.
He said it the best. Of keep your kids inside. Keep them home. Are you kidding me?
Let's see. What's his name?
Michael. Is that his name?
Yep, that's it right there. Rappaport.
I thought he was the best.
Yeah, he nailed it.
What up? I know I need a fucking haircut. I'm not even brushing my hair. I'm taking showers.
That's everybody. We're showering
we're
with
gonna
not
start seeing
shaving.
PSAs, public service announcements from celebrities, actors, musicians today. I was actually asked to do one where they say, please stay inside. I'm so-and-so, please stay inside. I'm not doing it. I'm not asking please. I'm telling motherfuckers, stay your little punk, dirty, shit-stained ass inside. Parents, go outside, grab your fucking kids by the neck.
When did this become unacceptable?
Grab your daughters by the little wedgie, the panty area.
Why
and
are they
drag
wearing
them the
those
fuck
anyways?
Inside. All right? Motherfuckers still don't want to listen, and people are like, please come inside. Get your kids, okay? Go get your fucking kids wherever they are. They're not going to hang with their friend. Now you need to get on some tough, old school 1930s shit. Yeah. Okay, parents, be responsible for your fucking kids, all right? Like, please stay inside, you guys. You don't understand. Fuck all that. Get your little dirty, fucking grubby, selfish, YOLO, fucking dumb tattooed faces in the fucking house. Parents, get your fucking kids. Remember that old PSA back in the 70s? It's 9 a.m. Do you know where your kids are?
It was 9 p.m.
This shit's 24/7. Get your fucking kids in the fucking house. Don't ask Don't be nice. Like, where are you, Jeff? Donna, Tracy, what are you guys doing? They're out giving motherfuckers diseases and catching diseases. This nice guy shit, it's done. Get your fucking kids in the fucking house. I know they're fucking annoying. If you see my kids in the outside, okay? If you see my sons outside, drop kick them in the fucking neck. All right, I'm giving you permission. If anybody sees my kids outside, hanging out, social gathering, you could tell them, your father said, we can kick you in the fucking neck. Get fucking kids in the fucking house. Stop
That's
asking
it. You see
questions.
my kid out there.
Yeah.
Little spoiled little shits. You can't be nice to these little motherfuckers anymore. You're going to see these PSAs. I'm not doing it. My PSA is get your fucking ass in the house, you little selfish motherfucker, you. This is a public service announcement from me, Mike.
Oh, that's so great.
It's Mike Rappaport. He's a comedian actor. You'll recognize him immediately. What I'm going to do for all of us is I will share this for right into the Swallow Nation. I'll do it right now.
Yeah, that's great.
So that way you guys can have it and you can share it. I'll share the link.
He says it the best. He just says it the best.
Yep.
Like, come on. Stay inside.
Stay inside.
Your little YOLO tattooed face. That's amazing. Be in your yard. Be on your patios. Be in your space. But just stay safe in your space. Because we'll see what this thing turns into. But I just, I think if you could avoid it, it'd be the best thing.
Yes.
Just for your own body, right? If you just think about your own health and your own body, you just you try to take care of yourself the best you can. You try to not get sick. So stay in your space.
Stay in your space.
That'd be the best thing.
All right, I'm sharing it right now. It's a Swallow Nation.
All right.
Okay, so go to Swallow. Ooh, did you see my mic almost hit me in the face? That would have sucked.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Yeah. I've watched you do it a couple times. Because you're so up on there.
I am.
Thank you. We like it here. We're having a good time.
All right, I just posted it in Swallow Nation. So go Facebook, Swallow Nation. You can see it. And you can check it out there.
Yeah.
And it's super great. What else did I have? Oh. And we got off on the ramp because I wanted to talk about the wild things. But maybe we'll get more sightings of Bigfoot.
Oh, because he's
what
going
I'm
to come
thinking.
out and check on us?
Oh, yeah, Bigfoot's going to be worried.
He's going to be like,
oh, shit.
Why aren't they encroaching on my place?
Nobody, motherfuckers better give Bigfoot coronavirus. Stay away from Bigfoot, everyone.
He can't get coronavirus.
Yeah, that's right, because he does walk between two ethereal planes.
Yeah.
He's not real and he's not real.
Right. So he's not.
He's probably
not.
fine.
Yeah, he's immune.
Immune. He's going to have more places to roam.
That's right.
And he's going to be all, rah.
He's going to come out and get supplies because we're all tucked away.
Oh, he's going to need more beef jerky.
Mm-hmm.
My lovely lady hump. You sure you don't have anything else you want to talk to us about? Tomorrow, you guys can still order boxes from 5280 Produce.
Oh, yeah. We should get one.
Go to 5280 Produce on Facebook.
Yeah, check out their produce box and their bulk supplies.
See, Bigfoot was the red herring. It was all about trying to just get Trump impeached.
What are you talking about?
He says Bigfoot was a hoax to get Trump impeached.
Oh.
I believe that.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to 5280 Produce and on Facebook, get yourself a box. They're $25 for a small box, which is a big box.
28 and 20.
28. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's even better prices than I said.
What did you say?
I don't know. So do what Shaina said. Go to 5280. Rich, I don't think it's going to work for you because they're here in Colorado, but I bet you have some nice. Ooh, can you send us some pecans? There's still pecans, right? There's still
in Texas.
Yeah, there's still pecan season. And we don't got no pecans here, and I'd love to have me some pecans. Mm-hmm. Send the podcast some pecans. We'll eat them right here on the podcast.
Make you pie.
I'll make some nice pie. What else? We had the produce. We talked about the produce. We talked about love your neighbors, right? Mm-hmm. Go out in your front yard and wave at people as they drive down your street. Mm-hmm. Just be friendly again.
Yeah.
Because there's not going to be very many of us on the road nowadays.
Right.
And we're out on the road, and someone lets you in and you merge, wave at them. Say thank you.
Yeah, and how about don't speed?
Let's not speed.
Just because there's not a lot of people out there it doesn't mean you have to race around.
Today on the news, those two motorcycles, one was doing 128 and one was doing 168.
That's crazy.
How do you even chase them? You just watch them go by.
He would have died had he wiped out.
Oh, either one of them.
Yeah.
I think you probably die at 80, 90.
Yeah.
Well, maybe those motorcycle guys go down, but they're wearing suits for it.
Yeah.
Those are just some hooligans.
Maybe so.
Just some hooligans out there.
You know what? I don't know. Be safe. Don't do dumb shit. Right? Don't do dumb shit. Don't take your kids to the grocery store with you. Don't take them to the park. Don't hug anybody. Don't shake anybody's hands. Make sure you don't spit when you talk so you don't spit on other people when you're talking to them. Stay 6 feet away from people. That's just a rule for life. We should practice that from here on out.
Really, I don't like personal space. I like getting up on people.
I know.
I'm really
I've been
bad.
carrying you around on my back for 20 years.
Because that's where I have to keep my ass. My face is on your ass.
So, be smart, people. Wash your hands. Wave. Use your blinkers.
I don't like the social distancing thing.
I know.
Can you imagine what nightclubs are going to be like?
Yeah.
Imagine going to a nightclub, trying to dance. You're all the way over there. The music saying, "Hey, how are you?" You know what you're going to say?
What?
How are you?
Huh?
Exactly. See, this is no fun. And the music's playing. Cool party, huh?
What?
Like, I never met him.
There's no patio over here.
Yeah. No, I don't want to go to the patio. See, it'd be no cool. Finally, the only people that will be happy will be breakdancers. Great.
It's their time to shine.
Yeah, and those kids that like to do their routines with lightsabers dressed like Luke Skywalker.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, fencing will become a very popular sport.
Yeah.
And probably not bowling, because there's touching.
No.
No, what if someone touches your holes?
Well, it touches your balls. Your
Everyone
balls
have
are
to
all
have their
rolling
own
together.
lane. One lane only.
One lane bowling.
One lane only. What other sports? Because, see, like basketball, they're all touching the ball.
Yeah, and each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
it's not
sweating
like,
and
right,
spitting and drooling and
stuff.
yelling and heavy breathing. Ha, 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 ha. You're going to get spittle from that.
Right. So now football's a little different because they're all wearing gloves. They're
Whatever. They're still rolling around together on top of each other.
Right, but I'm talking about the ball. But yeah, they probably do get a lot of spit on each other.
Mm-hmm.
But they could go to full face mask.
And they take that stupid mouthpiece in and out of their mouth.
Yeah, there's a lot of spit there on their fingers.
Yeah, and that includes boxing and wrestling.
Oh, boxing's out.
Mm-hmm.
There's and MMA. Those guys are hugging all the time because
Yeah.
they love each other.
Yeah.
Can't stick your fingers in the holes. Yeah, I bet every bowling alley right now has had to sanitize all their balls.
Yeah, and you can't.
If they're even open, they're not open.
You can't share balls.
No, hell no. What else? Volleyball, out.
Out.
Because that's a
The
bunch of sweaty
Olympics,
girls.
out.
Olympics, out. And that means badminton, table tennis, shot put.
You should be able to play ping pong.
Nah, because just
Ping
imagine-
pong with your ding dong.
That's how much spit was coming out of my mouth. Tennis. Now I could see we could play tennis because we're far enough away in tennis that I wouldn't get my spit on you. Like imagine could you imagine standing across the table from Navratina Masterpilova and she would hit that ball and she would go, ah! Ah! This is a women's tennis match. Ah! 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 That's how it is. Don't make me bring up some Serena.
You don't need to play it.
I will.
That is exactly they yell.
Yeah.
With every hit of the.
It's got so bad the official said stop it. Mm-hmm. The official said no more of that. You showing off. You guys are just making a spectacle. Yeah. What other sport?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's called individual sports. Bow and arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's target shooting?
I don't know. It's sad. The whole Olympic thing is sad for them.
They're replaying old football games and baseball games. Like tonight.
Oh, right. What's going to happen? Isn't the draft supposed to happen? And that's not happening.
Today is opening day of baseball.
Oh, right. That's what it is. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew it was some sports thing today.
Thanks, sports lady.
That's sports with Shaina.
Today's opening day. Not for the Rockies or specifically, but today was the opening day of Major League Baseball. And so in honor, they're just replaying some of the great games.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Too
That is
bad.
sad. Football's going to be the same way.
Yeah. That's sad to think about if you think about everything coming up and how long they're not going to allow large groups.
Sports in big sumo suits and rubber balls, those will be the new thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Everyone's in hazmats.
Stuff. Zoom sports.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That's really popular, the Zoom room.
I know we should try it.
We'll try it.
I'll just try it.
Okay, let's try it.
I will. After this podcast, maybe we'll just try it and see what happens.
Okay.
Because I think I could just put the link on Facebook and see who pops in.
Okay.
But the problem is doing it on the podcast, I'm worried, is everyone can talk, I think, at the same time.
Zoom?
Yeah. And so as soon as they pop in, they're going to be, oh, my God, I love you so much. Oh.
Wow.
That's
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I hope they are excited.
Actually, I'm
like
going to
that.
do it right now.
I hope they are excited.
It's really
like that.
super easy. I have a thing.
Don't try it right now.
I know, but I'm telling you, I even have a thing.
Oh.
I have a button. It's built into the computer. Oh, you can mute people if you host. Oh, see? So that might not be bad. Okay. Well, maybe I'll try it on my own since you seem so uninterested. You're over there yawning.
I am yawning.
All right, well, do some jumping jacks.
I'm
in
trying.
that tank top you're wearing. Oh, jump. That wasn't one. Those weren't official. Start over. All right, say goodbye. We can say goodbye.
Oh, see?
Are you ready to sign off?
Oh, sure. Whatever you want.
I don't care.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The clock's only chimed once.
What else do you want to talk about?
I ran out of everything I had to talk about, and now I was moving on to Zoom.
Okay, well, let's go try that.
So
We'll practice some other things so that we can get the camera going.
yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I love it.
I love it, too.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Love you, people. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, come back again.
Email us.
EverythingSwallowpodcast@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us. We're on Instagram. You can look Sean Swallow, Shaina Swallow, Everything Swallow. Swallow Nation is our private group on Facebook, so please join that because there is some funny stuff going on in there.
Yes.
Email us. Let us know if you have anything you want to talk about. If you
Okay.
want to call in, be a guest caller, and talk about something, let us know that too.
Yep. If you're listening to the podcast and you think, I want to be on that podcast with them, then just email us.
Yeah, we can set it up.
Yep. No problem.
Especially during this time where we can just do it over the phone.
Rich, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you being in the room, along with everyone else who is here. We appreciate you all. Thank you for everything you've done to contribute to this podcast. You can always become a patron. And don't forget, like the podcast anywhere and everywhere that you listen.
Yes.
If you download an episode, please like it.
Give it a like. Goodbye. I hope you like what you just heard because you've just been swallowed.
Make sure and listen to us on Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, even YouTube and CastBox, or wherever you love to listen to your podcasts.
Give us a like, give us a love, give us 5 stars. Remember to share us with your friends because it makes a difference.
Remember, follow the swallows.